Today, we're discussing s'mores, specifically how crazy can you get with s'mores? What's the basic recipe, and kind of how does your mind go wild with it? And for today's discussion, I actually have a special guest again, my buddy and silly snack reviewer, Noah. Noah, how you doing today?
Good.
Awesome. So, how do you make a s'more? What exactly do you do?
So you need 3 parts. You need graham crackers, 2 actually. And you need marshmallows, and you need chocolate.
So that is how you basically make a s'more. And everybody knows, you got your aluminum foil. And at some point here, I actually set up a second camera. And what we can do is, make one. Woo! So that'll be a little bit of fun. We'll do that in just a second. But if you're coming into this video, you probably saw that we have a couple of unorthodox kind of s'mores things. The Reese's popping candy and the Reese's. The Hershey's popping candy and the Hershey's Milklicious. So the first thing that I wanted to do, just for the sake of, trying things out for our little silly snack review type thing, because Cassie had the idea, she found these special marshmallows, s'mores marshmallows, and she had the idea, why don't we try making it with the Hershey's popping candy? And this has been an idea that's been sitting around in our heads for a while that we've never actually manifested on. But opening up this candy, it's kind of interesting. It's got that little red, white, and blue, and even the back, it's got kind of a little bit of a, you can see the crystals inside there. And what they say this candy is white cream with sprinkles. We're going to try it really quick, and we have the microphone kind of close here because what we want to do is see if we can actually hear the pop. I don't know. I feel a little bit. How about you? It's definitely not as pronounced as in like an Oreo cookie. In the Oreos, you can definitely feel the popping candy a little more. There it goes. That's fun. Now, my thing is, I don't know, once you get the marshmallow all nice and gooey, will it actually turn into, like, what will the gas in the candy survive that? And I can actually feel it popping more and more now. The other thing that we got to try is a pretty interesting one. It's kind of, this is an interesting thing. Hershey's doesn't have a lot of mainline candy bars, but whenever you see the big Hershey's like that, it's an official Hershey's candy bar as opposed to Hershey's branded. They have all types of products and stuff. Hershey's for like 100 years only had 2 or 3 bars. There was milk chocolate with almonds, and then the special dark. And then in the 90s, they came out with the cookies and cream. And then there's been a couple more, but Milklicious is the newest one. So we're going to taste that one.
It's good.
Mr. Spoilers over here.
I love it.
To me, this one tastes kind of more like a Cadbury. It says milk chocolate with creamy chocolate milk filling. And it definitely, to me, tastes like that, kind of like chocolate milk. Definitely like an interesting...
Same ditto.
Right? You taste like chocolate milk a little bit? Like it kind of melts in your mouth a little more than a normal milk chocolate bar. But the one thing that I wanted to do with you guys today, we'll make a s'more with these popping candies. And what I'm hoping we can do later, not in the stream, we're going to grill up some hot dogs later, and then while the grill's hot, throw them on the grill so we get a nice little package of goodness.
Why are you going to grill up some hot dogs? Oh, yeah, for dinner.
Yeah, we have to have dinner, right? All right. So that said, oh no, you got to get in the frame here a little more. Step in this way. All right. So we have our aluminum foil. I have my graham crackers here, which I didn't open. We're live. Anything can happen. Like this guy spoiling the how something tastes.
What? I just like the milk chocolate.
All right. So I'm going to have you help me out here with these. And this is interesting. Fresh stacks. What they did was, remember graham crackers used to be along the entire axis here? And they would get stale by the time you eat all of them. I like this because they're kind of only the halves.
Oh, and one thing about the Feastables. If you didn't watch like an earlier video that we did a little bit later, I said in the video they had a new formula, and so yeah, Feastables made a new formula.
Oh, he's talking about the Mr. Beast chocolate bars. They used to have a different Feastables Mr. Beast chocolate, and now it's a new one. We're not going to open that one today. This is only here for a prop.
Yeah.
But mommy bought that one. I just keep eating his mom's snacks. That's kind of what it comes down to.
Wait, that's my mom's snack.
It is your mom's snack. So to make a s'more, graham cracker. We got marshmallows. Now these are interesting.
How do you put the chocolate on first?
Oh yeah? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Let's do it this way. Let's take the chocolate, and then we'll put the chocolate on, and then we'll put the marshmallow on. Now, what I like about these marshmallows, they're already flat, and they actually fit on there really nicely. And then, tell you what, we'll do another chocolate. And then what's next?
Graham cracker.
Graham cracker. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you just close it up. Now this is the non-campfire way to make a s'more, where you basically close it up. Actually, you should close it up so that when the marshmallow melts, it doesn't melt through the packaging. But ideally, what you should do is you should skewer the marshmallow and put that over the fire and then have that melt the whole thing. But the topic that I wanted to talk about today, this is all nice making all this stuff and everything, but how crazy can you get with a s'more? Because that's an interesting topic for discussion. Of course, you can just start with milk chocolate, and graham crackers, but you could actually customize the camera's there. But you could actually customize all different parts of this. And I think in terms of like me, I'll always go back to milk chocolate and graham cracker. But you can take the idea of a s'more and get any kind of cookie. You can get EL fudge cookies. They still make those, right? The Keebler Elves.
I think so.
Yeah. Or you can get like Chips Ahoy, and you get a different type of thing. That it's not a s'more in definition because you don't have the graham crackers. But one person on Facebook today, I posted a picture and said, well, what's your favorite customized s'more idea? And they said saltine crackers with Reese's peanut butter cup, which to me sounds really good. Doesn't that sound really good?
Yeah.
What can you think of any ideas that you would have in terms of making a s'more?
I would put like the Hershey's Milklicious and the honey made graham crackers, and maybe those strawberry marshmallows that I make. Maybe those.
Okay. I think the marshmallow, as far as when you make a s'more, the marshmallow might be the hardest thing to customize because you need something that's going to give you that gooey meltiness. But with the chocolate, people do peanut butter cups. You can do all different types of things. One thing I've been seeing on Instagram a lot, people will take Rice Krispie treats and they'll toast them over the fire, which is actually a really good idea. Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah, and you know who would like the Reese's cup thing? My mom. She loves Reese's.
Yeah, I mean, I love chocolate and peanut butter, so that's one of those things. If you're in the chat, do you have any ideas for something that you would make a s'mores with that's a little bit outside of the box? For me, like I said, this is the original, and what we'll probably do is, after we grill up our hot dogs, put these on the grill just to melt the marshmallows. We might try toasting a couple. You never
and maybe
know.
show you.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do it as a short later on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what other ideas do you have for different types of s'mores that you can make?
I can make this is tough.
Your mom actually came on Ritz crackers and Reese's cups. That's a good idea. Yeah,
that sounds good.
And then Mr. Tommy's tube, s'mores and grilled apples. That sounds like an interesting. That's interesting to me. You can't dismiss it right away, buddy. This actually does sound pretty good.
It sounds pretty good, but grilled apples?
Yeah, I that's an interesting one for me too.
How do you make that?
You grill it. You cut the apples and you grill it.
Do you add cinnamon?
That's a good question. Mr. Tommy's tube, do you add cinnamon to the apples? Noah wants to know. Cassie's back with another one. S'mores banana boats are delish too.
And Mr. Tommy's tube is back too.
He makes guacamole with pineapple. Very sweet. That's an interesting thing as well. The pineapple is a little bit acidic too, so it probably helps it from not getting, brown. But yeah, you could. He said you could add cinnamon. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love the cinnamon.
Cinnamon with apple is perfect.
Yeah.
I say if you're gonna go to a barbecue and you're gonna make s'mores, just go to the convenience store and pick up the craziest chocolates that you could find. I think even a Cadbury would be a good one, that nice and milky chocolate. Actually, an idea just came to me. You know how I like the Hershey Symphony bar with the toffee and the peanut and the almonds inside of it? That would be a really good one in a s'more. And I put this in YouTube Shorts quite a lot. My favorite candy bar on the planet is the Hershey Symphony bar, the blue one with the toffee and the almonds. The red one is good. It's just the chocolate.
Mr. Tommy Tube is back.
Mr. Tommy Tube is back. You're my comment moderator here.
The problem is I never know how long to keep the marshmallow in the fire and melts too fast.
To that point, I actually have something that I want to share with you guys.
You roast it until it gets gold, but do never do this.
So last year for Noah's birthday, we went to a place called Mosu, and for dessert, one of the things that they make is they bring you out a s'mores thing, and you can make everything over the fire. So I'll show you a couple different videos, but this is the one with me toasting my marshmallow. Let's see, it's loading right now.
Does your son have any out?
We'll get back to that. Here we go. Ready? There's Cassie toasting hers. And now we have me toasting mine. And you see I'm getting closer and closer to the fire. She's got a good technique, though. Whereas me, I'm just a maverick. Here we go. Ready? Go. Ah!
A couple extra napkins. Yeah.
No, at that point, I actually had I like an extra toast table, and she was trying to see if there was anything else that we had needed at that point in the meal, and it was embarrassing because I burnt it in front of the lady,
And I don't have any allergies.
Yeah, no allergies. It's fine. And Cassie says I try to rush it. I have to slow down to get the golden. Yeah, that's kind of one of my flaws.
Yeah.
And then here we have Mr. Noah. And again, this is about a year ago. Actually, it's 11 months ago, for Noah's birthday at this place, Mosu, where we did this. I'm waiting for it to load in here for you guys. I wish there was a way to cue these in so that.
You can go a little lower.
With the steak. He's got his mom right there helping him out.
All right, take your patience now.
Always do this under parent supervision. Cameo appearance by Noah's mom there.
I'm starting to get some colors. So turn it.
Yeah. Turn a little. Yeah, of course.
It's starting to get some color.
All right, let's hold it straight over here.
No, like, are you gonna make one for me? Oh, you got some colors.
Will do. Hold it a little bit like this.
I can do it by myself.
Hold it up a little bit. Okay, we're starting to get color.
Looks pretty good there, Noah, huh?
Yep.
Was this fun when you did this?
Can't cross streams.
A little bit more, okay?
Wow, you remember? One of the things Mr. Tommy's Tube was saying, got to go to Hershey Park. One day, well, I went to Hershey Park about 30 years ago.
36. That's just gonna be amazing.
Yours is nice and gooey, so let's leave mine to the side.
There we go.
All right,
Those
so you
are
put it here.
a la minute s'mores.
And here are chocolate.
Got a little video there.
Put this on top.
We are a s'more making machine.
Push it down. And
Look at that.
pull.
Look at that gooiness.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here it comes. Let's see how it tastes.
Try your s'more now.
All right, hi, buddy. How does it taste?
You can see my head. I cut like last week.
Yeah, you got to cut almost right after that, I think. And then one thing, Mr. Tommy's Tube. I don't know if you've caught the video that I made where we went to Disney World, Disneyland. We actually ate a giant candy bar at the Pim's Test Kitchen where it had all different layers. Remember that candy bar? Do you remember that candy bar?
Yeah, I do.
There was like brownie, nougat, caramel inside. It was really good.
But check Mr. Tommy too again. Look.
And he says, "I went to Hershey World in Vegas." You're loving the chat today, aren't you?
Yep.
In Vegas, so much fun. Yeah, I don't know if Vegas is in the cards for Mr. Noah at this point. He's a little young for Vegas,
Ow.
but
What?
we'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe what would you do in Vegas?
I will get a giant Hershey bar.
Okay, all right. Now we got one more video for you guys here. This is just me stuffing my fat face. Every video is the same. Tasty. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. All right, closing remarks. Anything you wanted to say about s'mores? Are you excited to try this? We got this one. We're gonna throw on the grill later, and we'll let you know how it comes out. Maybe we'll try a Milklicious.
Yeah, Mr. Tommy too has one more thing.
Okay. They don't have many things for kids. He's talking about Vegas.
Oh.
Some people do peanut butter and marshmallow. That could be a treat. Here's an idea. Actually, something that a friend was telling me about. Take peanut butter chocolate chips and maybe do that with a melted marshmallow.
Oh, it will like the marshmallow, like wild. Like
Jocelyn's in here. That was impressive marshmallow toasting. I'm clearly not an expert marshmallow. My marshmallows catch on fire. That's like me. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. So everybody, I hope you have an amazing Memorial Day. This was a lot of fun. Just something to pass some time. If you like this, make sure you hit a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.